They call you la jefe, the boss, but you're actually leading or you just managing. Because let's be real, titles don't equal leadership. You might be doing all the right things, hitting all your goals, even getting praise, but something still off. Maybe it's not about what you're doing wrong. Maybe it's about what they don't see, that you're not a traditional leader. You are something more powerful. The feedback I used to get was that I was too nice, I empowered the people too much, and people didn't even know if they could trust me with a serious job. Why? Because I was too bubbly, I was joyful, I was connected, and that made people very uncomfortable. They actually told me, "You're the boss. You just need to tell people what to do." So what did I do? I tried. I forced myself to be colder, stricter, smile less, more commanding. And guess what? My performance dropped, my energy disappeared, and I burned out. Trying to be somebody who I wasn't almost cost me my entire confidence. But then I realized something huge, and that's what I wanted to share with you. My Latina upbringing taught me community, empathy, collaboration. Those were not flaws, they were leadership superpowers. And when I started owning that style instead of hiding it, that's when I became the leader I was meant to be. That's when I started transforming organization across manufacturing, the business, and HR. So today I'm breaking down the 5 key differences between a manager and a leader because they're not the same, especially for people like us. Okay, amigo, if you're ready to stop playing small and start leading like you were born to, then let's go. So here's how to tell if you're managing or actually leading. Number one, direct versus inspire. Managers direct. Do this, do that, check the box. But leaders inspire. They paint a vision that people want to be a part of. You know what? In one of my roles, I stopped assigning tasks and I started sharing the why behind the mission. And guess what? My team didn't just show up, they showed out. Because when people believe, they commit. Number two, control versus empower. Managers control every move. I mean, you have to be delusional to think that you have the answers to every single question. You cannot do it all by yourself. You need people. Nobody does it alone. So while managers like to control, leaders empower you to move on your own. And let me tell you, when you unleash what people can do, when everybody's marching on the same beat to the same vision, magic happens. Latino, especially, we live with heart. We build confianza, trust. That doesn't make us soft, that makes us super strong. And when people feel trusted, guess what happens? They grow. So next time somebody says that you're too nice, you can say, "Hey, I care." And that's why I'm so effective. And I'm an incredible, empowering leader. Number three, número tres, maintain versus transform. Managers maintain systems versus leaders, they transform cultures. If you've ever been the one pushing new ideas, advocating for change, saying, "What if we did it differently?" then you're already leading. If your workplace feels stuck, maybe what they need is not control. Maybe what they need is your vision. Every time a client tells me, "Oh, Jenny, I'm just stuck. I'm just so tired. I'm bored at work," that means that probably they are just doing what they're told to do. So instead of feeling like that, find the energy and the time to create, to transform, to innovate. Number four, focus on tasks versus focusing on people. Managers love the to do list, leaders love the team that does the work. Latinos naturally focus on people. Like we ask, "How's your family?" We celebrate our wins, we check in. That's leadership. Because when people feel seen, that's whenever they give you the best. And I say this with a loving heart. Honestly, your best asset is your organization because, like I said before, nobody does it alone. So when you have an incredible, empowered, and also engaged team, nothing is impossible. You can make the impossible possible. And number five, evaluate versus develop. Managers evaluate performance. For example, they tell you, "These are the things that you did well. These are the things that you can improve. This year, you got to be brusque." Oh, we're not in elementary school anymore. Leaders, they develop potential. You don't just look at what somebody did. You ask, who can they become? You mentor, you guide, you build confidence. I've had team members go from self doubt to director and senior director roles just because I believe in them before they believe in themselves. That's not management, that's legacy level leadership. Get to know your employees, what make them tick, what inspire them, what are their dreams, and how you can help them develop to get to their dreams. How can you remove obstacles, unleash that potential? So let's recap real quickly. Managers direct, leaders inspire. Such a big difference. Managers control everything, but leaders empower. Managers maintain and leaders just transform. There's always a next level. Managers are very task oriented, but leaders focus on people. Managers evaluate and leaders develop. And listen, if you're being told that you're too bubbly, too fun, too soft, what they really mean is that you don't fit their mold. Good. You are not there to fit in. You are here to live differently, powerfully, and authentically. And if this hit home for you, make sure you subscribe and also you share because this is so powerful. We need more leaders like you and I. Remember that you don't need a title to lead. You just need to own who you are. I'll see you on the next one.